Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're seeing that the market is cooling off, but when we look at the last 7 days, we see that we're still in the green. So no worries, the market is just taking a break before the next upward movement. And let's look at Stellar XLM. The price is above 8 cents and the change for the last 7 days is plus 13.1%, which is very good. And let's continue with Stellar Development Foundation Q3 in review. 2020 hasn't been the year many expected at the start, but in one important way, it is living up to its promise. SDF and the Stellar network are in a stronger, more strategic position than ever before. In the release of our Q3 report, we outline our team's accomplishments in ensuring the robustness and usability of Stellar, being the blockchain people know and trust, and fostering sustainable use cases. Some of the highlights from Q3 include: Stellar is now an official blockchain for USDC, the world's leading compliant and regulated digital dollar stablecoin. Stellar is expected to make USDC available in Q1 next year, 2021. SDF launched Stellar Community Fund 2.0, a redesign of the $1 million support program for our community of developers and projects building on Stellar. Preparations for SDF's biggest event of the year, Meridian, the Meridian Conference, it is next month, took center stage with the registration launch and announcement of speakers such as Sir Tim Berners-Lee. This is Tim Berners-Lee. He is an English computer scientist, best known as the inventor of the World Wide Web. So he's going to speak on the conference next month. Also Jim Yong Kim, and he served as the 12th president of the World Bank. And also Reid Hoffman, and he's an American internet entrepreneur, venture capitalist and author. Hoffman was the co-founder and executive chairman of LinkedIn, a business-oriented social network used primarily for professional networking. So, all in all, I expect some very interesting announcements next month on the Meridian Conference. Let's take a look at XLM's total supply. It is 50 billion XLM. The circulating supply is above 20 billion XLM, and the non-circulating supply is a little bit above 29 billion XLM. What I like about Stellar and XLM is that there is a big transparency about the non-circulating supply, and the Stellar Development Foundation is giving us a lot of information about how they are going to distribute the XLM coins that are not currently circulating. So here you see the SDF mandate. The Stellar Development Foundation is a non-profit organization whose mission is to create equitable access to the global financial system. This page details exactly which ledger addresses hold those funds and exactly how those funds will contribute to Stellar's success. Anyone can observe our progress towards our goals, more or less in real time, using the links provided. In addition, we'll provide a yearly public accounting and audit for all of our programs, as well as periodic updates where appropriate. SDF program areas and budgets. Direct development, total of 12 billion XLM. And here you can see each account. Let's check. And you can check the accounts and you can track the progress, of course. Next is ecosystem support, total of 2 billion XLM. They have different table with counts for every different section. Use case investment, total of 10 billion XLM. User acquisition, total of 6 billion XLM. SDF is committed to bringing new individual users to the Stellar ecosystem. Without users, the apps, tokens, companies, and projects created by the above efforts will fail. And here you see the different accounts, marketing support, marketing, in-app distribution. And here at the end of the page, tracking our progress, and they have listed all of the accounts in one table. So this is what I like about Stellar, transparency. It is all open to see and check. Let's continue with Stellar's ecosystem. And on this page here, you see some of the projects that are built using Stellar listed here. And the first project is IBM World Wire. It is a pilot project that explored settling cross-border payments in real time. So I heard some people that maybe this project died, maybe they are not working with Stellar anymore, and so on and so on. I don't think so. First, because if this was the case, they would remove the project from here, and of course when we click on this project in order to explore it in more detail, here you see it, the case study IBM World Wire, learn more, and the link leads us to this page here, which is hosted by IBM. And this page here is also up and running, still active. IBM blockchain for financial services means more trust for all. Bring new transparency, simplicity, and efficiency to every financial transaction. And here you see WeTrade strengthens collaboration with IBM. And we see that there is a connection between WeTrade and Stellar. Because of the middle, it is IBM. To make international trade faster and more efficient, WeTrade, a blockchain-based platform, will work with IBM to help speed its global commercialization. Let's make trust the financial world's universal currency. Okay, and here you see some additional information. Who is leading the way? 91% of banks are investing in blockchain solutions by 2018. 66% of institutions expect to be in production and running at scale with blockchain. So on and so on. I just want to show you that actually this, in my opinion, this project is not dead. In my opinion, it is just they're just working under the radar here, and for now they're not announcing anything big. But I think that as soon as we see more regulation, and also countries, when countries start issuing CBDCs, I think that they're going to announce something about it, about IBM World Wire and Stellar. Okay, just let's explore some more details here. The problem: every day financial institutions move trillions of dollars from country to country and currency to currency using a payment system designed over 50 years ago. It is slow, expensive, and unnecessarily complicated. Solution: IBM World Wire piloted connecting larger scale financial institutions to Stellar via a publicly permissioned network. Okay, you see the network and implementation. Regulated financial institutions applied to join World Wire and were selected by IBM. These institutions connected to World Wire APIs to submit transactions to the Stellar network. Why Stellar? Stablecoins. World Wire subscribers transacted using bridge assets, many of which were stablecoins. Stellar makes issuing assets easy and was built with stablecoins in mind. Compliance. IBM World Wire piloted connecting larger scale financial institutions to Stellar via a publicly permissioned network. Instant finality. The Stellar Consensus Protocol prevents forks, keeping all assets on one global ledger and allowing for immediate settlement of payments. Scalability. The pilot sought to cover 72 countries and 47 currencies, requiring a network that can handle high transaction volumes relative to other blockchains. And non-profit, IBM believes an open source standard for payments should be stewarded by a non-profit foundation. Okay, this is very interesting description of IBM World Wire and why IBM decided to choose Stellar. Okay, and let's take a look at some presentations that I found on the IBM website. So this table here is interesting. You see Business Network, World Wire. General availability, it is with limited availability. This was in March last year, 2019. Industry, finance, cross-border payments. Global members 13, and the members of this business network, World Wire, are financial institutions, money transfer operators. Near real-time settlement, reduced number of intermediaries and associated cost, time savings. Digital asset model, multi-currency, open APIs. Blockchain protocol, Stellar. Hybrid blockchain network. Governance is a hybrid blockchain network where transacting parties agree on a bridge currency. IBM operates, maintains the platform. Okay, and here we see a description about World Wire. World Wire is a global clearing and settlement platform for financial institutions offered as a service. The development of World Wire was first publicly announced in October 2017, with 13 banks conducting pilots, and it has soft launched limited availability, they mean, in March last year. In essence, World Wire functions as a network provider for international payments and uses digital assets, cryptocurrency, stablecoin, or central bank digital currency, an agreed upon store of value that is exchanged between parties. So they're talking about central bank digital currency. This was from last year. They're talking about CBDCs like it is something that is for sure coming. You know, it is, they know that central banks are going to issue central bank digital currency. So at least when I'm reading this report, this is what I understand from it. I understand that they know that CBDCs are going to be reality. So to settle transactions with integrated instruction messages. Currently, World Wire is available in 72 countries with 48 currencies and 44 banking endpoints, where people can send, receive cash. Okay, let's take a look at the next presentation here. IBM Blockchain World Wire. clearing and settlement of cross-border payments in seconds, not days. Challenges of traditional cross-border payments. Separate clearing and settlement involves middlemen, slow processing, requires high fees, fluctuating exchange rates, error-prone and insecure. How IBM Blockchain World Wire transforms cross-border payments. Using blockchain technology and the Stellar protocol, IBM Blockchain World Wire provides shared distributed ledgers for atomic payment clearing and settlement in near real time. The network uses digital assets serving as the agreed upon store of value exchanged between parties to settle transactions while integrating payment instruction messages. And here you see this scheme here, the picture, originator, originating financial institution. The value is going through market maker, digital assets. IBM Blockchain World Wire is in the middle. Then digital asset market maker, receiving financial institution, and recipient. Key benefits of IBM Blockchain World Wire: trust, increased transparency, immutable transaction history, simplicity, decreased need for intermediaries, shared distributed ledger system, efficiency, near real-time remittance, easy consensus between stakeholders, and the worldwide opportunity and why the world trusts IBM. $2 trillion value of the payments industry by 2020, averaging 7% growth manually. Over 775,000 transactions happen per second per billion of population. Okay, and 97% of the world's largest banks are IBM clients. Okay, this is a huge advantage for IBM and IBM World Wire. And 90% of global credit card transactions are processed on IBM mainframes. Very interesting. And let's take a look at this here also. So, solution and benefits industry area. Okay, finance, costs, cross-border payments, privacy and security, multiple intermediaries. This is another presentation from IBM. So IBM Blockchain World Wire, greater speed, simultaneous clearing and real-time settlement processing, reduced time to dispute resolution and reconciliation, lower costs, increased efficiency, security, enhanced regulatory compliance, secure network, and robust access controls. I think that IBM needs Stellar and XLM in order to serve the banks around the world in the best possible way and in order to help the banks enter the new world order after the great reset completes. So in my opinion, XLM is going to play a central role in the new world order. XLM is going to be one of the leading cryptocurrencies when we are talking about cross-border payments and remittances. So that's why I think IBM World Wire has a great future, and I don't think that IBM left this project. I think that they're still working on it, they're still testing, and I think that in the near future we are going to hear more announcements about IBM and Stellar working together. I think that at the moment they're just working under the radar they're in silent mode, so to speak. But we're going to see what's going to happen. What do you think, guys? Do you think that IBM and Stellar are going to accomplish something very big? Do you think that they're going to take a big chunk of the cross-border payments market? Please leave a comment in the comments section under the video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you next time.